Ready, start. Exhibit P3, order dated 10/12/2012 on IA number 6551 of 2012 in OS number 478 of 2006 of the Principal Subcode, Tirunelveli, allowing amendment of plain to incorporate prayer for mandatory injection and for rent arrears from the year 2006 to 2012 is under challenge at the instance of petitioner oblique defendant. 1. Respondent filed the suit claiming arrears of the rent from Feb 2004 to September 2006 and for damages. Petitioner filed OS number 388 of 2004 against the respondent claiming damages for alleged removal of a flux board. The two suits were ordered to be tried jointly. When the cases came up for trial in the list, respondent filed IA number 6551 of 2012 for amendment of plaint in OS number 478 of 2006 claiming rent arrears from October 2006 onwards and for mandatory injunction to direct petitioner vacate the premises. 2. Learned Counsel submits that since the area where the building is situate is brought within the purview of Act 2 of 1965, the Civil Court has no jurisdiction to grant mandatory injunction. It is also contended that a claim for arrears of rent from October 2006 introduced by the amendment wide IA number 6551 of 2012 is barred by limitation. Learned Counsel for Respondent contended that there is no reason to interfere with the impugned order. 4. So far as objection regarding power of learned subjudge to grant mandatory injunction is concerned, that is not to be decided in this proceeding since, while considering request for amendment, it is not necessary for the court to decide on merit of the claim sought to be incorporated by amendment. If petitioner has a contention that the civil court has no jurisdiction to issue mandatory injunction for whatever reason it be, it is open to the petitioner to raise that contention in his additional written statement in answer to the amendment plain. 5. So far as claim for rent arrears from October 2006 is concerned, I must notice that claim is being made by way of amendment wide IA number 6551 of 2012. Assuming that as petitioner has claimed any portion of arrears of rent claimed by way of amendment is barred by limitation, petitioner can raise that contention as well. For that, what is required is only to make it clear that amendment allowed as per order on IA number 6551 of 2001 to the extent it related to the claim for recovery of rent arrears will take effect only from the date of filing of IA number 6551 of 2012 and that it is open to the petitioner to contend that the whole or any portion of rent arrears claimed as per amendment wide order on IA number 6551 of 2012 is barred by limitation. Para. Resultantly, this original petition is disposed of as under A. While no interference is required with Exhibit P3 order to the extent it related to allowing of IA number 6551 of 2012 to incorporate relief for mandatory injection, it is made clear that amendment carried out claiming rent arrears from October 2006 onwards shall take effect from date of filing of IA number 6551 of 2012. The question whether learned subject has jurisdiction to grant mandatory injunction as prayed for and whether any portion of the claim for rent arrears incorporated by amendment is barred by limitation, if properly raised by petitioner in the additional written statement, shall be considered by the Learned Sep George.